to them who Jesus was. They came to believe in Jesus. They accepted Jesus. However, instead of being proud to have a successful and fruitful missionary journey, St. Paul did not take any credit. Sa totoo lang, no? Dahil kay St. Paul, nakilala si Jesus. Dahil kay St. Paul, yung ginawa niya, no? Maraming naniwala kay Jesus. But St. Paul was not proud and did not take any credit. He even prayed and asked Jesus to give the Ephesians the spirit of wisdom and knowledge. For St. Paul, it was not his work. It was the work of God. He was just an instrument. Ginamit lang siya. Yung boses niya, ginamit lang. Yung kamay niya, ginamit lang. Pero ang Diyos pa rin ang kumilos. Totoo naman eh. No? Kahit anong galing ng kamay, kahit anong taba ng isip, kahit anong galing ng bibig, kapag wala ang Diyos, wala rin. That is the attitude of a true disciple. St. Paul never credits himself for a successful work, but he gives glory to the one whom he follows. Ganyan ang tunay na alagad. Hindi kinukuha ang credit. Kahit kailan, walang alagad ang hihigit sa kanyang amo. Kahit anong galing at husay pa nito, dahil ang tanging gampanin ng isang alagad o tagasunod ay ang sumunod sa amo. Sumunod, ibig sabihin, nasa likuran. Kahit kailan, hindi pwedeng manguna. However, if the people of Ephesus accepted Jesus, Jesus in our gospel is telling his disciples that whoever accepts or acknowledges him before others will also be accepted and acknowledged before the angels of God. But whoever denies Jesus before others will be denied before the angels of God. Acceptance is important in any relationship, for it is the start of a relationship. Acceptance. Even on social media, the concept of acceptance is important. Kaya nga, kapag inad tayo, kailangan natin i-accept. Di ba ganon sa social media? Oh? Dahil kung hindi ka ina-accept, hindi mo matatawag na kayo ay friends. Di ba ganon sa social media? No, accept mo naman ako. Oh, hindi pa tayo friends eh. Oh, di ba ganon? Oh, yung mga hindi ko po ma-accept sa aking social media, pasensya na po. Kasi hanggang 5,000 lang naman eh. May limit sa social media. No? Sorry, puno na po. But I want to accept you all as much as I can. Pero may limit. No? But in reality, in real life, accepting people is unlimited. But tayo lang yung nagli-limit kung sinong ating tatanggapin, kung sinong ating i-accept, depending on our criteria. Oh, hindi ka maganda, hindi kita accept. Oh, hindi ka mayaman, hindi kita accept. Oh, hindi tayo magka-level, hindi kita accept. This is what Jesus is telling his disciples, to accept him. Without acceptance, there will also be no relationship. They might be following Jesus, but without full acceptance of him, everything that they are doing will become meaningless. Hindi ibig sabihin sumusunod sila kay Jesus, may relasyon sila kay Jesus. Hindi ibig sabihin follower sila ni Jesus, may relasyon sila ni Jesus. They might be companion, but no relationship. Parang magkaibigan, kailangan tanggap mo kung sino siya. Magmula sa kahinaan hanggang sa kalakasan, maging sa pangit at maganda sa Kanya, dapat tanggap mo. Kung nakikipagrelasyon ka, dapat tanggap mo ang isang tao. Dahil kung hindi, walang kabuluhan ang inyong relasyon. O baka, wala kayong relasyon. Ito ang mali sa marami sa atin. Nakikipagrelasyon, ngunit hindi naman tanggap ang karelasyon. Kaya sa huli, nagkakagulo, nag-aaway, at naghihiwalay. And even to God, this is how at times we are to God. Nakikipagrelasyon tayo sa Diyos, pero hindi natin tinatanggap yung Kanyang mga plano. Nakikipagrelasyon tayo sa Diyos, pero hindi natin tinatanggap yung Kanyang sinasabi. At mas nakakalungkot kapag hindi sang-ayon sa atin, tinatalikuran natin ang Diyos. Yan ba ang tamang pag-uugali sa isang nakikipagrelasyon? My dear brothers and sisters, acceptance is the start of any relationship. Without acceptance, there will be no relationship, but only companionship. Amen.